What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the movie Oppenheimer. This is based off of the book American Prometheus, which tells the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer and his role in the development of the atomic bomb. But it not only does that, it also tells us what he had to deal with after the bomb was dropped. Let's talk about it. So, first of all, I want to talk about the writing and the cinematography because both are just absolutely outstanding and I absolutely loved it. Christopher Nolan once again delivers top notch cinematography and writing in this. I honestly don't know how the man does it every single time, but he does. And this movie was definitely no exception. Afterwards, I was still thinking about this movie. I don't know how he is able to achieve so much with just practical effects. Honestly, I want to go back and watch this movie so I can watch again and try and figure out just how he did some of the stuff in this, because it was seriously just fantastic. But along with all of this amazing cinematography and the writing, you have an absolutely fantastic cast. Now, I could go through every single person and talk about them. We'd be here for a while. Not a single person in this film phoned it in. Everybody was there to work. Even if they had just a minor part, they all were there doing their absolute best. Honestly, I think that that's says a lot about Christopher Nolan and people working with him. It's fantastic. Absolutely, my standouts though are Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer. The man just crushed it. Now, I heard that during the filming of this, there was a lot of weight on him, so he didn't really do a whole lot going out with the other cast members, stuff like that, and I get it after seeing this film, and I love the man for it. My other standout, 100% Robert Downey Jr. If this is not an Oscar-worthy performance for him, I don't know what would be. Legitimately. I loved him in Iron Man and all of that, but I am also so glad to see him back doing actual roles. Nothing to take away from, again, his Avengers roles and all of that, but this, wow, absolutely fantastic. So one thing I would like to tell you guys though is that this movie is very dialogue heavy. There is a lot of conversations that is going on, and it is a lot of just leading up to the atomic bomb getting dropped, then basically everything that happens kind of afterwards. If you're not really into dialogue type of movies, I could see you not liking this as much as somebody else who does. It's still a really great film, just trust me on that. Another thing, the beginning moves kind of quickly. If you're not really paying attention, you can kind of get confused. There's a bit of jumping around that does happen. We're kind of getting the very early stages of Oppenheimer leading up to becoming the director for the atomic bomb. So just keep that in mind when you go into this, that the very beginning is going to be kind of boom, 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 boom. So last thing I want to talk to you guys about before I get to my final verdict. You need to see this movie in theaters. This is a theater movie. Make sure when you do go and see it on a big screen, and make sure you have the appropriate sound system. Don't go to your cheap theater or anything like that. Make sure you go to the best possible theater for this movie. I had considered going to my cheap theater here where I live, and I am so glad that I did not, because I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much. So from the writing, the directing, the entire cast, the practical effects, the cinematography, everything about this movie, I absolutely loved it. This is actually the first time I've ever given this rating. This movie is 100% worth it. Basically, what that means is this is a movie that needs to be seen in theaters. This is a movie that needs to be bought on 4K when it comes out. This is a movie that needs to be up for an Oscar. That's what this is for me. This is a clean sweep of everything. Alrighty guys, well that's going to do it for this review of Oppenheimer. I hope you did enjoy it. Down in the comments, let me know if you've seen this movie, what did you think about it, or what are some other movies that you're excited for this year. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.